This is Meteo Mundo.
Hi everyone, Rusty back with you here for the latest Meteo Mundo video. We're going to be taking a look at, again, the forecast for the weekend across the Caribbean. The weekend is finally here, friends. I hope you have some great plans, maybe outdoors. I've got you covered. We'll take a look at the rain chance across the Caribbean in this video coming up. We're also going to obviously take a look at what's happening with the tropics and what's going on with both Tropical Storm Philippe and Tropical Storm Rina. Continuing to monitor both of those. Let's zoom in just a little bit for you right now, and we'll talk about how these two are going to be potentially interacting with each other. Again, the great news is I don't expect there to be interaction with the Leeward Islands. We still are following Philippe, but at this point in time, even though it's slowly, and I mean slowly, meandering off towards the south and west, is going to pick up southerly winds, and that is going to shoot Philippe up north, keeping it well east of places like Martinique, Montserrat, and Anguilla, and well away from Puerto Rico. So it might kick up the sea conditions a little bit, but it's so far away, several hundred miles. Again, Philippe taking a good course as far as that goes. Now, Rina continues to be a fairly minimal tropical storm right now. Winds are just around 45 miles an hour with some higher gusts, and we still have that potential interaction. It's all going to depend on how quickly Philippe comes up to the north, because Rina is going to be taking more of a direct route. But again, the tracks, which is the absolutely most important thing, of course, are good. This is not going to be a direct impact to any island. As a matter of fact, there's Bermuda right there, and it looks like both of these, or even if they congregate into one system, will be moving east of Bermuda. So let's take a look at what the GFS model shows as far as that goes. I'll put that into motion for you now, and we'll see again that the GFS model is still holding on to the solution that it's Philippe that basically takes over Rina. So even though Philippe is sitting here, Rina gets absorbed by Philippe. You do get a stronger storm. I mean, obviously a very defined eye, but that track would then take it to the north and to the east. Certainly not all the models agree on this. First of all, again, this is a very interesting scenario. We call it the Fujiwara effect. We see it from time to time where two different tropical systems actually interact with each other. The interesting thing about these two, as I mentioned yesterday, is that they're both very similar in size, in strength. So it's a very interesting and challenging forecast to see if they do interact and which one might actually overtake the other one. But again, the GFS model has been consistent that it's Philippe that actually wins out, if you will, but then moves up to the north and to the east eventually, away again from any landmass. So the most important thing, regardless of whether these two either dissipate, whether Rina takes over or Philippe takes over, is that it's moving up away from land. So all good there. Let's talk about the forecast across the Caribbean here. I'm going to take this model. I'm actually just going to drop it down to just include the weekend, and we'll get into those details as well. Let's see. Let's go this far out. I'm going to go and loop this again, and there'll be a couple of areas I want to look at. We'll start off in the Bahamas. Now, for the Bahamas, I do have a completely separate forecast for you, so look out for that. But again, in this video, we'll take a quick look for our friends up in the Northwest Bahamas. Still expecting a fairly wet weekend. It's not going to be as wet as the latter half of the week itself, but still, especially up towards Abaco and Grand Bahama, Walker's Key, pretty good shot for some showers there. It will be a little bit drier in the central and the southern Bahamas towards the Turks and Caicos. Again, a few scattered showers possible over the weekend. We're looking pretty good in Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic and Hispaniola overall, including Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Scattered showers there. And again, if you live in these areas, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you actually see this weekend. Just drop it in the comments below. And if you want a particular forecast, let me know as well. We can do that for you here. We got you covered. But Santo Domingo, again, as we get into Sunday, the opportunity for a couple of showers there, a little bit more prominent compared to Saturday. For Puerto Rico itself, again, we'll see a couple of showers in the forecast for us here. Let me move that over just a little bit more. And we'll even put the U.S. and British Virgin Islands in that. Again, the moisture from Philippe is going to be staying away from the area, so no chance for any heavier rain. These are going to be more spotty showers through the northern side of the Windward Islands, down towards Trinidad and Tobago. Again, you're looking relatively dry, a few showers kind of hugging the mainland there, but not a lot. For Aruba, Bon Air, and Curacao, again, a few showers are possible But there'll be many dry hours and locations for our friends in those islands. And then in the Northwest Caribbean, and again, we'll have a forecast for Jamaica itself coming up as well. But we are still going to see some scattered showers in the forecast for Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. And there's an opportunity for some heavier showers as well. But again, overall, we're looking pretty good. If there's one area I'd say has the best chance for rain out of any of the locations I just mentioned, I think it's going to be the Dominican Republic and Haiti. A little bit better chance for some showers and storms for the weekend ahead. I want you to have a great weekend. Thank you for liking the video. Comment below again if you want a particular location in the forecast. And make sure you also subscribe. You get the newest information right here at Meteo Mundo.